There is no denying that Rome has rightfully earned its place in history and in our hearts. Stick around to enjoy my Rome travel vlog with my best tips and recommendations. We got an email to be here 4 hours before, and there's no one here. There's no one here, and we are 4 hours early. Let's go to the lounge. We decided to kill some time in the Tempelhof lounge. Tickets were 45 euros, which was a bit steep, but at least we had unlimited drinks. So we are walking through what seems like all of Italy, when in fact it's actually just the Rome airport, and we've just gone to the wrong Hertz location, so we have to walk back. We're tired, we're hungry. Not a great start to our romantic daughter-mother trip to Rome, but we will persevere. We finally made it to the car. For the love of God! For all of you who are new to Rome's airport and how it's set up, the signs are not always as clear about where you pick up the car. You'll just see like Hertz and like the names, and you might go to the drop-off section, which is 200 meters away from where you actually need to be, up the stairs. Anyway, it's a lot, so just keep your eyes out for help. Ask for help, don't be shy. That's what people are there for. And now we gotta head to the hotel. I don't know if you can see how sweaty and tired I am, but this is the not so sexy side of traveling. We got some late night gelato at like 11 o'clock at night in our neighborhood. But this wraps up our first day in Rome. It was quite an adventure to get here. We've been traveling since 11 o'clock in the morning, and now it's 11 o'clock at night, but what a perfect way to end the day. So today we are at the Trevi Fountain, and it is only 7:36 in the morning right now. The sun just rose, and this place is packed. So if you want to get your Instagram photos, you need to come at least 30 minutes before the sun rises. Otherwise, you're going to be fighting for a spot. So just have a look at what we're dealing with right now. This just goes to show you that all of the photos I'm going to show you, all the videos, they are all with all of these people around, and we're just finding little pockets of space where we can take these videos in relative peace, but you do have to be aggressive with what you want. So if this is the photo that you have, you need to get here early before the crowds come. We'll be back later to show you what it looks like in the middle of the afternoon, which I'm sure is going to be chaos. This was our beautiful 4-star hotel, and we decided to stay on the west side of the river where all of the tourist action was. Because our hotel was so centrally located, we were easily able to walk to most of our tourist destinations. For our first full day in Rome, we decided to do the Vatican City. We booked a full-day tour with a tour operator on Expedia, and they led us through the Vatican Museum and the Colosseum in the afternoon. I don't think I understood how massive the Vatican Museum truly was until I was there in person. Towards the end of our tour, we were separated from our group, and we struggled to find them again until everyone exited the museum. While we waited to be rescued, we kept ourselves busy by shopping for souvenirs inside of the Vatican, and these souvenirs were actually blessed by the bishops and priests, which of course came at a premium. The Vatican City is actually the smallest country in the world, with just a 2-mile border surrounding it. It has its own flag and currency, and if you want to purchase property inside of the Vatican, you have to be a longtime resident. After all that walking, we stirred up quite the appetite and we took off to find some traditional Roman cuisine. We are at Tonarella. We are enjoying some classic Italian pizza, and there are so many people here waiting in line. So if you want to get here to enjoy this, be sure you get here before 12, before the lunchtime rush, and it's definitely worth the wait. I was lucky enough to enjoy the Roman food tour in the Trastevere neighborhood. We all met up at a central location and prepared ourselves for a marathon of delicious food.
Tramezzino is something super popular in Italy. It's a kind of street food, it's a kind of fast food, something that we have, for lunch break or something. And you can find it in every bar. It's a triangle of white bread with delicious things inside, cheap and very good. Trapezzino, it's something between a tramezzino and a pizza. And so it has the shape of a tramezzino, the consistency of a kind of pizza, is fried already, and it's a street food. It looks like a poke.
Okay, so this is a trapezzino, and I got the oxtail one, which sounds strange, but is actually quite delicious. This is so unique that you can't get this anywhere else in Italy. You will be able to get this in New York because they are opening a branch, but the fact is that this is an entire food subculture that someone with a dream in Italy created, and now they're known for it. Let's give it a try.
A little older and so not a good choice because he's only.
I did not eat the paper, do not worry. There were vegetarian options available, and we got to experience several other nibbles before moving on.
It's a DOCG Italian wine. As you can check on the label, which is around the neck, it means that this is the best kind of certification that you can find on Italian bottles of wine.
The key to any food tour is to pace yourself. As we started with heavier appetizers, it was nice to experience lighter sausages and cheeses from different regions of Italy next. I was particularly impressed with the neighborhood that we were in as well. It was so full of life, music, and energy.
The name of the square is Piazza Cosimato, and is one of the places that locals love the most. People living in Trastevere, they love the most. Peppo means pesce povero. It means poor fish, for the reason that I told you before. What it means, that if you come here by yourself and not on our tour, you check the menu and they only have fish preparations. But because we are the Roman food tour, they make exceptions for us. And obviously we can do whatever we want. And it means that you have 3 options of fresh and made pasta tonight. You will pick up your favorite. 2 of them are the most traditional Roman dishes, carbonara amatriciana. And the 3rd one instead is a typical fish preparation, offered by the restaurant. Let's go inside because the boy is already waiting for us.
The white wine is called Cacchione. It's the oldest type of grape of Lazio, one of the greatest. It's called Belloni. It's cultivated near Anzio, near the sea, so have some saltiness. And this was owned by the Pope, so it's just recently sold to Primarks. You can see the bottle. This was the stamp of the Pope of 1900s.
Wow.
Hi guys, it's Vanessa. So this is the 5th carbonara I've had here in Rome so far, and I'm on the hunt for the best carbonara in Rome. What this is made out of, if you don't know, is a pasta and an egg yolk sauce. It also has some Parmesan on it with some bacon, which I really appreciate as an American. We will see if tonight's the night where I have the best carbonara in Rome, but stick around to find out. A misconception about Italian food is that it's all rather homogeneous. Yes, there are major staples. However, the food is so different based off of what region you might be in. I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Gelato is the only thing that doesn't have a stem. So even when you read artisanal outside, maybe it's not true because they don't have a kind of certification. So how do you want to make sure that the gelato that you're trying is a real gelato? Just take a look at it. When you see something super tall, looking fluffy and very inviting, stay away because it's a fake gelato. Gelato needs a stable temperature, which is the one inside the box, because the box is inside the freezer, because the counter is a freezer. Okay, so gelato, it has to be flat. You can see in this place they cover them as well, you know, so you don't see it at all. The second thing that you have to check is the color. When you see those colors super bright or very dark, or like strawberries with the color of blood or something like that, there's something wrong, you know? Full of coloring and flavorings inside. Stay away. The difference between gelato and ice cream is that the base of gelato is fresh milk. The base of ice cream instead is cream, right? So it's lighter gelato. Through its flavors instead have water inside.
By the end of this food tour, I had eaten at least 15 different variations of food and drank at least 6 glasses of wine, so I definitely feel like we got the full Roman experience. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos every week. Rome was everything I could have wanted and more. Here are a couple of my favorite places that you just have to visit while you're in town.
Favorite meal is actually the carbonara, and you can tell that they've actually somehow cooked the spaghetti in here because there's lots of movement, there's a little bit of a mess, and you just know that it's just so authentic. Can't wait to try it.
From Rome, you can actually take a day trip to Tuscany, which my mother did on her own while I was working. She definitely recommends it. Living in Europe is so wonderful because I have all of these incredible locations right at my doorstep. Although this was my first trip to Rome, it was definitely not my last. Thanks so much for watching my Rome travel blog. Let me know in the comments what your favorite places are so I can visit them during my next trip to Rome. Ciao for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.